Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you probably have no idea what's going on. If you're old, you're probably, hopefully, wondering why I'm so fat. Because hopefully I've lost a lot of weight. And if you are old and you've been here for a while, then you probably know about the whole adoption thing and me not being allowed to talk about it and all those things that happened the end of 2018. I am coming to you from the past, which is why I hopefully am a lot fatter now than I am in current videos. I am coming to you from January 1st, 2019. My goal is to record my journey of the international adoption and have them on standby. And then when I pass court, I will just flood you guys with a bunch of videos. I plan on posting every day. So you may or may not have seen me travel the first time. Now, worst case scenario, these could be going up when everything falls apart. But the last day or so I've been feeling really optimistic, and I'm not going to think like that. I actually filmed this video last week, and it was not a very good video. It was very down and grumpy. So that is why I'm refilming it as the first international adoption vlog for Bulgaria, and then we can just have it be as it is, and nice fresh start. So as of right now, I'm not allowed to publicly talk about it. The policy for the province I live in says I cannot publicly talk about stuff. I can privately talk about stuff, I just can't have everyone access it. I also can't fundraise, which is also stupid. Anyway, let's not talk about the stupid things, let's talk about the good things. Right now I have my new child intervention check. That took 4 months last time, it took a week this time, so I was very surprised. I have my new police clearance. I am registered with my Bulgarian agency, and I am waiting for provincial approval so I can start my new home study. The worker for the government has to give me approval from the government to start my home study, which is something I didn't have to do in any other province. So it's kind of silly, but it is what it is. The other thing that I found silly was that she needed my Bulgarian agency to tell her that I'm registered with them before she would approve it. I don't know if that's because I'm changing countries, but it's kind of stupid because I didn't have to do that with India. I applied for government approval summer, August 2017, and I didn't register with my agency for India until end of January of 2018. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's because I'm switching countries and she just wants to make sure that everything is good. So I had to wait for the check to clear from my India agency before I could register with my Bulgarian agency because I needed that money. So I sent that off. They got it, but by the time they registered me and called the government worker, she was already gone for holidays. So, and here I was like, if I do things super quick, I can have my home study done by the end of the year. No. I think I'm just gotta stop planning and stop being this should happen by then, because looking at what I thought would happen last year and oh, this is gonna happen by then, this is gonna happen by then, none of it happened by any of that other than my home study, other than things I personally can control, but everything else was just so flippin' slow. People are so slow in paperwork. I cannot believe it took a month for my home study agency to mail off my home study to the government from after I signed it. Anyway, we're not going by that. At this point, I just need that provincial approval. So I should hopefully have that tomorrow, which would be the 2nd, which is when the worker is back, or the 3rd at the latest. Hopefully. Because all I need is a digital copy of it, and then I can send that off to my home study agency. I did consider switching home study agencies, but the no social media is actually a provincial policy, not specifically just my home study agency having their own policy. There are some agencies that are less strict about it, But the cost and the time and the energy to switch agencies just isn't worth it. I just need to get through my home study, get it done. So I'm going to be filming these vlogs. And no, I won't have that instant feedback of you guys, but it's still better than nothing. So, so that's going to happen this week. Fingers crossed. Then I'm just waiting to hear back from my home study agency if they need more documents from me. I am planning on just photocopying my police clearance because I need it for my dossier. And last time I had to pay like $50 in shipping just to get my documents back. So I'm just going to photocopy it and be like, here's a copy of my new police clearance, and then send them that. And then keep my intervention check. They don't need my intervention check because it hasn't expired. My old one hasn't expired for them yet. They don't need any other documents because everything else should be up to date. Because like my medical, I think was like March or April. My other intervention check was like April. Everything else should be fine because they should just be copying and pasting stuff from my home study to my new home study, changing India to Bulgaria. They do need to update the age. The age I currently have is 0 to 5, and it needs to be as young as possible up to age 3 at the time of referral. Bulgaria is really like picky about how they want things worded, so that's one thing that needs to be changed. I'm not sure about anything else, but I know that needs to be changed to those wordings because that's what my Bulgarian agency has told me. So hopefully, January they will be able to just write through that. Like just boom, 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 boom. The stuff is there. And it took about a month last time from, a month and a half, I guess it would have been, from my final home visit to when I got the copy of it. I'm trying to think now. When it was approved by the agency. Because I feel like last time it was approved by the agency on June 20th, and my last home visit was like May 13th, but I didn't get it till beginning of July. But even that June 20th, and then the government didn't get it till like the end of July 20th or something. Anyway, links will be down below to the website, choiceofmotherhood.com. You'll be able to see the timeline from India. But basically, I'm hoping that because it took her about a month last time to write it, it shouldn't take her that long. It should take her maybe 2 weeks to write it. We do have to do one in-person visit, but last time she was super quick at doing that. I feel like she called during the week, and it was like the first weekend after that we met up, or the weekend, 2 weekends. Like, I don't feel like it was a long time between her calling and her visiting. And I only need one home visit. I technically don't need it in home, but I said to her, or I said to my home study agency, I haven't talked to her directly yet, but I said to my home study agency that I would much rather her just come to me. We will do one visit in person here and then move on. Because I don't want to have to take time off work. I don't want to have to figure out stuff. I just want to get it over with. So we'll do that. And then, so hopefully by the end of January, this is where I shouldn't tell you guys timelines because nothing's probably going to actually happen this way. But being very, very broad, which they told me it should not take that long, but being very broad, end of January, I will have my home study approved by my home study agency. By end of February, the government will have it in their hands. Because like I said last time, it took them like a month to get it. So end of February. Then it takes 8 to 10 weeks for approval. So we'll say, end of February, we'll say March 1st. March to April 1st. April to May 1st. So May 1st to mid-May, I will have government approval for my home study. By the time I get all my documents and everything like that, we'll say the end of May. Say June 1st, I will have everything. I will send off the rest of my dossier stuff with my new approved home study off to my Bulgarian agency. So now we are at, where are we now? We'll say July 1st-ish. Mid-July, beginning of August, I'll be registered with Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a very stable program, and I keep having to remind myself that in the time that I have started this journey, when I first met with the Bulgarian agency, I met with them in 2015. So from 2015 to now has been 3 years, and nothing has really changed with Bulgaria. Everything is very stable. Lots of families bringing their kids home. If anything, it's improved a little bit, but it just is such a stable program. Whereas with India, things were not so stable. Things were improving, and then stuff was no longer improving. But I know lots of people that have adopted from there. The agency is very confident that everything's stable. There's no reason for things to take longer, and just the way their system is. So I am hoping by August I will be registered with them, and then we will just see from there. I could be waiting 6 months. I could be waiting a year. There's no timeline for referral. I could be waiting a week. But at this point, August would be, like, I would rather wait longer because I'm trying to still save up for the referral fee, which the fees are broken up a lot better than with India, but it's still money that I got to come up with, and I'm trying to be a little more lenient on my budget, and therefore I'm not able to save up as quickly. But I think by the end of September I will have enough. So I'm honestly like, whoop, whatever when it comes to things right now, because one, I realize how little control I have over any of it, and two, actually things taking longer is actually better for my budget. So, better for my finances. So I'm not too concerned about things. I just would like things to be moving forward. I am going to try to be really, really patient this year, knowing that things can take time, and hopefully she'll be home in 2020. There's no guarantee of any of that, obviously. I just want to feel like I'm moving forward and not having this hitting a wall and starting again. I feel like it's like snakes and ladders, where you finally are almost to the top and then you hit that darn snake that sends you right back to the beginning. That's how I feel. So I'm really tired of that, and I just want to keep moving forward. I don't care if I hit any of the ladders. I just don't want to hit any snakes. I just want to keep going, space by space by space, moving forward. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, it is January 1st, 2019. Yeah, I started in 2013. So, yeah, it's been a long time. Anyway, hopefully I've slimmed down significantly, as I am doing whole food plant-based. And I'm hopefully going to stick to it. It's another vlog. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully you're subscribed at a few extra dragons, because if I have passed court, that means I have already gone on one trip, which I am showing on there. I can't really talk about the adoption stuff on there, but I can show me traveling. And then when you guys are seeing this, I am actually getting ready to go pick up my daughter, which is crazy. So I just literally got goosebumps. But anyway, so I hope you go subscribe over there, afewextradragons.com, and go see those vlogs, because it is going to be amazing. Hopefully her room is a little more organized than it currently is. Hopefully I will have a crib eventually. I think once I have the money saved up for the referral fee, I'm going to buy a crib. That, or I might wait. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys later. Bye, guys.